Have you ever felt an inexplicable sense of dread or unease around someone in your life? Perhaps you've noticed patterns of negativity and manipulation that seem almost otherworldly. Today, we're diving into a topic that might leave you questioning the true nature of those around you. The subtle signs that someone in your life might be influenced by demonic forces. Understanding these signs can be crucial for maintaining your spiritual well-being. Stay with us as we explore the 7 unmistakable indicators that reveal a demonic presence in your midst. Sign 1: draining energy. When you're around this person, you start to feel like you're running on empty. It's not just that they talk a lot or have a big personality, it's that they leave you feeling completely drained. Imagine you're a battery, and every time you spend time with them, your energy meter drops faster than usual. You might find yourself needing more rest after seeing them or feeling unusually tired for no apparent reason. It's not just physical exhaustion either. Emotionally, they can leave you feeling wiped out. They might constantly unload their problems on you, never giving you a chance to share your own thoughts or feelings. It's as if they're taking all the positive energy from you and leaving you with nothing but their negativity. You might notice that after spending time with them, you feel down, irritable, or just plain exhausted. This draining effect can show up in subtle ways, too. Perhaps every conversation seems to revolve around their issues, their needs, and their dramas, leaving little room for anything uplifting or positive. They might never seem to have anything good to say, always focusing on the negative aspects of life. It's as if their presence alone pulls the energy out of the room, leaving you feeling like you're carrying a heavy weight. Sometimes their behavior can even affect your motivation and enthusiasm for things you usually love. You might find yourself losing interest in activities that normally bring you joy, simply because their constant negativity is so overwhelming. It's almost as if they're a dark cloud, casting a shadow over everything you do. Moreover, this energy drain isn't something that happens with everyone. You might have plenty of other friends or family members who leave you feeling energized and happy. This stark contrast can make the draining effect of this one person even more noticeable. You might start to dread seeing them, knowing how you'll feel afterward. Recognizing this energy drain is crucial for your well-being. It's important to set boundaries and protect your own energy. You might need to limit your time with this person or find ways to recharge after being around them. It's also helpful to surround yourself with positive, uplifting people who make you feel good. Understanding that someone can have this draining effect on you is the first step in identifying a potential demonic influence. By being aware of how you feel in their presence, you can take steps to protect yourself and maintain your own positive energy. Sign 2: negative influence. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to bring a dark cloud of negativity with them wherever they go? They never seem to have anything good to say, and their outlook on life is persistently pessimistic. This isn't just a case of occasional bad moods or tough times. Instead, it's a constant stream of negative comments, criticisms, and complaints that can make you feel like you're drowning in negativity. Being around such a person can start to influence your own thoughts and behaviors. You might begin to see the world through their gloomy lens, finding it harder to stay positive or hopeful. This can be particularly troubling because it happens gradually, almost imperceptibly. Over time, their negativity can seep into your own mindset, affecting how you view your own life and experiences. These individuals often discourage you from pursuing your goals and dreams. They might tell you that your ideas are unrealistic or that you're not capable of achieving them. This can plant seeds of doubt in your mind, making you second-guess yourself and lose confidence in your abilities. They might frame their negativity as being realistic or looking out for you, but the result is the same. You feel less motivated and more fearful about taking risks or trying new things. Another way this negative influence manifests is through their constant criticism. They might pick apart your choices, your appearance, your relationships, or your career. Nothing ever seems to be good enough for them, and they always find something to criticize. This relentless barrage of negativity can wear down your self-esteem, making you feel inadequate and unworthy. In social situations, their negativity can be even more pronounced. They might gossip about others, focusing on their flaws and mistakes. This can create an environment of distrust and suspicion, where everyone is viewed through a critical lens. Their negativity can be contagious, spreading to others in the group and creating a toxic atmosphere. You might also notice that they seem to take pleasure in your misfortunes. Instead of offering support or encouragement when you're going through a tough time, they might subtly revel in your struggles. This schadenfreude can be deeply unsettling, making you feel isolated and unsupported. Their lack of empathy and compassion becomes evident, highlighting their negative influence on your life. Sometimes their negativity can be more insidious. They might subtly undermine your relationships with others, sowing seeds of doubt and mistrust. They could suggest that your friends or family don't really care about you or have ulterior motives. This can create distance between you and the people who genuinely support and care for you, further isolating you and increasing your reliance on the negative person. Recognizing this pattern of negative influence is essential for protecting your mental and emotional well-being. It's important to take a step back and evaluate the impact this person is having on your life. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive individuals can help counteract their negativity and remind you of the good things in life. It's also crucial to set boundaries with this negative influence. You don't have to subject yourself to their constant criticism and pessimism. By limiting your interactions with them and focusing on nurturing positive relationships, you can reclaim your sense of optimism and confidence. Understanding the ways in which someone's negativity can impact your life is key to recognizing a potentially demonic influence. By staying vigilant and protecting your positive energy, you can ensure that your own outlook remains bright and hopeful, free from the shadows of negativity. Sign 3. Manipulative behavior. Manipulative behavior is one of the most telling signs that someone might be under a demonic influence, and it can manifest in many ways, often so subtly that it's hard to notice at first. This person might seem charming and helpful on the surface, but their true intentions are far from benign. They use manipulation to control and influence you, shaping your actions and decisions to suit their own needs, often at the expense of your own well-being. One of the primary tactics they use is emotional manipulation. They might play on your sympathies, portraying themselves as a victim in every situation. By eliciting your pity and concern, they can make you feel responsible for their happiness and well-being. This can lead you to go out of your way to help them, often sacrificing your own needs and desires in the process. Over time, you might find yourself constantly prioritizing their needs over your own, trapped in a cycle of guilt and obligation. Another common form of manipulation is gaslighting. This involves making you doubt your own perceptions and reality. They might tell you that you're overreacting or being too sensitive when you express your feelings or concerns. Over time, this can erode your confidence and make you question your own judgment. You might start to believe that you're always in the wrong, relying on their version of events instead of trusting your own experiences. Manipulators often use flattery and charm to gain your trust and make you feel special. They might shower you with compliments and attention, creating a sense of dependency and gratitude. This can make it difficult for you to see their true nature as you become blinded by their seemingly genuine affection. However, this charm is usually just a facade, a tool they use to keep you close and compliant. Control is another key aspect of their behavior. They might try to control various aspects of your life, from your daily routines to your relationships with others. This can be done through direct means, such as demanding to know where you are and who you're with, or through more subtle methods, like making you feel guilty for spending time with other people. By isolating you from your support network, they can increase their influence over you and make you more dependent on them. Manipulators also thrive on creating confusion and chaos. They might give you mixed messages, alternating between praise and criticism, kindness and cruelty. This unpredictability keeps you on edge, always trying to please them and avoid their disapproval. It creates a sense of instability and insecurity, making you more vulnerable to their control. Financial manipulation is another tactic they might use. They could borrow money and never repay it, or they might guilt-trip you into paying for things. By creating a financial dependency, they can further entangle you in their web of control. You might find yourself constantly bailing them out of financial trouble, even to your own detriment. Furthermore, they might exploit your fears and insecurities. They know your vulnerabilities and use them against you, threatening to expose your secrets or weaknesses if you don't comply with their demands. This form of blackmail keeps you in a state of fear and submission, always wary of what they might do next. Manipulation can also extend to your goals and ambitions. They might discourage you from pursuing your dreams, telling you that you're not capable or that it's not worth the effort. By undermining your confidence and motivation, they can keep you from achieving your full potential, ensuring that you remain reliant on them. Recognizing these manipulative behaviors is crucial for breaking free from their influence. It's important to trust your instincts and set clear boundaries. Seek support from trusted friends, family, or a professional to help you regain your sense of self and autonomy. Remember, no one has the right to control or manipulate you, and you deserve to be surrounded by people who support and uplift you. By understanding the various ways manipulation can manifest, you can better protect yourself from those who seek to exploit and control you. Stay vigilant and prioritize your own well-being, ensuring that your relationships are based on mutual respect and genuine care. Sign 4. Disruption of peace. When someone disrupts your peace, the effects can be profound and far-reaching. This person seems to thrive on creating chaos and conflict in your life, constantly stirring up drama and tension. Their presence alone can turn a calm and serene environment into one of unease and agitation. It's not just occasional disagreements or misunderstandings. It's a persistent pattern of behavior that keeps you on edge, unable to relax and find inner peace. They might have a knack for bringing up controversial or sensitive topics at the worst possible times. Whether it's during family gatherings, important meetings, or even casual hangouts, they always seem to find a way to introduce conflict. Their words are often sharp and provocative, designed to trigger strong emotional reactions from you and those around you. They might mask their intentions by claiming they're just being honest or speaking their mind, but their true goal is to disrupt and disturb. In relationships, this person might create friction between you and others. They could spread rumors, share secrets, or even lie to turn people against each other. This can lead to mistrust and resentment among friends, family, or colleagues, fracturing the harmony and unity that once existed. Their meddling can cause you to question your relationships, creating a sense of isolation and loneliness as you struggle to discern the truth. The constant drama they bring can also affect your mental health. You might find yourself feeling anxious, stressed, or even depressed due to the relentless turmoil. This stress can manifest physically as well, leading to headaches, fatigue, and other stress-related ailments. The mental and emotional toll of their disruptive behavior can be overwhelming, making it difficult to focus on your daily tasks and responsibilities. Another way they disrupt your peace is by invading your personal space and boundaries. They might show up unannounced, call or text you incessantly, or demand your attention at all hours. This lack of respect for your boundaries can leave you feeling violated and powerless, as if you have no control over your own time and space. You might start to feel like you're constantly on high alert, waiting for the next intrusion. Their disruptive nature can extend to your goals and aspirations as well. They might belittle your achievements, criticize your plans, or dismiss your dreams. By doing so, they create doubt and discouragement, making it harder for you to stay motivated and pursue your passions. Their negative influence can sap your enthusiasm and creativity, leaving you feeling stuck and unfulfilled. Even in your quiet moments, they seem to find ways to disrupt your peace. They might criticize your hobbies, belittle your interests, or mock your relaxation methods. Their constant negativity can make it difficult to find joy in the things you love, as their disparaging comments linger in your mind. This can lead to a sense of hopelessness and frustration as you struggle to find respite from their relentless criticism. Social media and digital communication are not safe from their reach either. They might post inflammatory comments, send passive-aggressive messages, or create online drama. This digital disruption can be just as damaging as face-to-face conflict, as it follows you wherever you go. The constant barrage of negativity and conflict can make you dread checking your messages or social media feeds, further eroding your peace of mind. Financial disruption is another tactic they might use. They could pressure you into spending money you don't have, criticize your financial decisions or create financial crises that you're forced to resolve. This can lead to stress and anxiety about your financial stability, adding another layer of disruption to your life. The strain of constant financial worry can affect your overall well-being, making it harder to focus on your personal and professional goals. Recognizing the impact of this disruptive behavior is crucial for reclaiming your peace. It's important to set firm boundaries and limit your exposure to their chaos. Seek out supportive and positive influences that uplift and encourage you. By surrounding yourself with people who respect your peace and contribute to your well-being, you can begin to rebuild a sense of calm and stability. Understanding the ways in which someone can disrupt your peace helps you take proactive steps to protect yourself. Prioritize your mental and emotional health, and don't hesitate to distance yourself from those who thrive on conflict and drama. Your peace of mind is invaluable, and maintaining it is essential for leading a happy, balanced life. Sign 5. Unexplained fear or anxiety. Imagine feeling a sudden wave of fear or anxiety every time a certain person enters the room. This isn't the normal nervousness you might feel around someone intimidating. It's an inexplicable, gut-wrenching sense of dread that grips you without warning. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and you can't quite put your finger on why. This person has a way of evoking intense, unexplainable fear or anxiety in you, which can be a strong indication of a deeper, more sinister influence at play. This kind of fear can creep up in various forms. For instance, you might notice that when you're around this person, you feel a constant sense of unease. It's as if your body is instinctively reacting to some unseen threat, sending you into a state of high alert. You might find yourself scanning the room for exits or feeling the urge to leave without understanding why. This response is more than just a feeling. It's your body's way of signaling that something is profoundly wrong. At night, this fear can manifest as disturbing dreams or nightmares. You might find that after spending time with this individual, your sleep is plagued with vivid, unsettling dreams. These nightmares could involve scenarios where you're in danger, being chased, or feeling trapped. The recurring nature of these dreams can leave you feeling exhausted and on edge, further amplifying the sense of dread you experience in their presence. Your anxiety might not be limited to their physical presence either. Even when they're not around, thoughts of them can trigger intense anxiety. You might worry excessively about future interactions, replay past encounters in your mind, or feel a persistent knot in your stomach at the mere mention of their name. This lingering anxiety can interfere with your daily life, making it hard to focus on tasks or enjoy moments of relaxation. In social situations, their presence can create a palpable tension. You might notice that when they enter a room, the atmosphere shifts. Conversations become strained, laughter dies down, and everyone seems to be on edge. This collective sense of discomfort isn't just a coincidence. It's a reflection of the negative energy they bring with them. You might find yourself avoiding gatherings or events where you know they'll be present, just to escape the suffocating anxiety they induce. This fear and anxiety can also affect your physical health. Chronic stress from constant anxiety can lead to headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues, and other stress-related ailments. You might experience a general sense of fatigue, as if your body is constantly in fight or flight mode, draining your energy reserves. Over time, this can weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to illnesses and infections. Moreover, the fear they instill can erode your self-confidence. You might start doubting your own abilities and judgment, constantly second-guessing yourself. This self-doubt can permeate all areas of your life, from your personal relationships to your professional endeavors. The constant fear and anxiety can make you feel small and powerless, unable to stand up for yourself or assert your needs. Emotionally, this fear can be isolating. You might feel ashamed or embarrassed to talk about your feelings, worried that others won't understand or believe you. This can lead to a sense of isolation as you struggle to cope with these intense emotions on your own. The person causing this fear might even exploit this vulnerability, using it to further manipulate and control you. Financially, their influence might cause anxiety about money and resources. They could pressure you into making risky financial decisions or guilt trip you into giving them money. The constant worry about financial stability can add another layer of stress, compounding the fear and anxiety you already feel. Recognizing this pattern of unexplained fear and anxiety is crucial for your well-being. It's important to trust your instincts and acknowledge these feelings as valid. Seeking support from trusted friends, family, or a mental health professional can help you navigate these emotions and develop strategies to protect yourself. Taking steps to distance yourself from the source of this fear can also be empowering. Setting boundaries and limiting your interactions with this person can help reduce your anxiety and restore a sense of control over your life. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can also provide a buffer against their negative influence, helping you to rebuild your confidence and peace of mind. Understanding the profound impact that unexplained fear and anxiety can have on your life is essential for recognizing a potentially demonic influence. By paying attention to these signs and taking proactive steps to protect your mental and emotional health, you can regain your sense of safety and well-being. Sign 6. Isolation from positive influences. When someone begins to isolate you from positive influences in your life, it can have a profoundly damaging effect on your well-being. This isn't just about occasional disagreements with friends or family. It's a calculated effort to cut you off from the people and activities that bring you joy, support, and a sense of belonging. This isolation tactic is often subtle at first, making it difficult to recognize until you're already deeply entangled. One of the ways they might isolate you is by sowing seeds of doubt about your loved ones. They could imply that your friends or family members don't truly care about you or have ulterior motives. These insinuations can make you question the intentions of those closest to you, creating a sense of mistrust and suspicion. Over time, you might find yourself pulling away from people who have always been there for you, as you start to believe the lies being fed to you. They might also create conflicts between you and your loved ones. They could manipulate situations to make it appear as though your friends or family members are against you. This could involve spreading rumors, twisting words, or outright lying to create misunderstandings and discord. As these conflicts escalate, you might feel increasingly isolated, believing that no one understands or supports you. Their control extends to your social life as well. They might discourage you from attending social gatherings or engaging in activities you enjoy. They could make you feel guilty for wanting to spend time with others, implying that you're neglecting your responsibilities or being selfish. This guilt can be powerful, making you second-guess your decisions and prioritize their needs over your own social interactions. In some cases, they might use more direct methods to isolate you. They could demand to know where you are and who you're with at all times, creating a sense of surveillance and control. This constant monitoring can be exhausting, making you feel like you have no privacy or freedom. You might start avoiding social interactions simply to avoid the inevitable interrogation and conflict. This isolation can extend to your professional life as well. They might belittle your career aspirations, criticize your work, or create obstacles that make it difficult for you to succeed. By undermining your professional confidence and opportunities, they can further isolate you from colleagues and professional networks that could offer support and validation. Financial dependency is another tactic they might use to isolate you. By controlling the finances or making you reliant on them for financial support, they can limit your ability to make independent decisions or seek help. This financial control can create a sense of entrapment, as you feel unable to leave or seek support without risking your financial stability. Even your hobbies and interests aren't safe from their isolating influence. They might mock or belittle the things you enjoy, making you feel self-conscious and embarrassed about your passions. Over time, you might give up on these activities, losing important outlets for expression and joy. This can lead to a sense of emptiness and disconnection, as the things that once brought you happiness are stripped away. The impact of this isolation is profound. Without the support of positive influences, you might feel increasingly lonely and vulnerable. The lack of social interaction can lead to depression, anxiety, and a sense of hopelessness. You might start to believe that you have no one to turn to, reinforcing the manipulator's control over you. Recognizing these patterns of isolation is crucial for reclaiming your life. It's important to reach out to trusted friends or family members, even if it feels difficult. Rebuilding these connections can provide a lifeline, reminding you that you are not alone and that there are people who genuinely care about your well-being. Seeking professional help can also be invaluable. A therapist or counselor can help you understand the dynamics at play and develop strategies to break free from the isolation. They can offer a safe space to explore your feelings and rebuild your confidence and sense of self. Setting boundaries is another essential step. Clearly communicating your needs and limits can help protect your time and energy. It might mean limiting interactions with the person trying to isolate you or finding ways to engage in social activities that don't involve them. By prioritizing your own well-being, you can begin to reclaim your sense of independence and connection. Understanding the ways in which someone can isolate you from positive influences helps you take proactive steps to protect yourself. By recognizing these tactics and seeking support, you can break free from their control and rebuild a network of positive, supportive relationships. Your social connections are vital to your well-being, and maintaining them is essential for living a balanced, fulfilling life. Sign 7. Resistance to spiritual practices. When someone in your life resists or reacts negatively to your spiritual practices, it can be a clear indication of a deeper, more troubling influence. This resistance often goes beyond simple disagreement or differing beliefs. It can manifest as outright hostility or subtle sabotage, aimed at disconnecting you from your spiritual path and undermining your faith. One of the most obvious signs of this resistance is mocking or belittling your spiritual beliefs. This person might make sarcastic comments, laugh at your practices, or call your beliefs silly or irrational. This ridicule can be deeply hurtful, making you feel ashamed or embarrassed about something that is deeply meaningful to you. Over time, this constant undermining can erode your confidence in your beliefs, making you question their validity. They might also try to interfere with your spiritual routines. This can include interrupting your meditation or prayer time, distracting you during your moments of reflection, or scheduling conflicting activities to prevent you from attending spiritual gatherings or services. Their goal is to disrupt your connection to your spiritual practices, making it harder for you to find the peace and solace you seek through them. In some cases, their resistance might be more passive-aggressive. They could claim to support your beliefs, but consistently forget or ignore your spiritual needs. For example, they might promise to attend a spiritual event with you, but cancel at the last minute or show up late and unprepared. These actions send a clear message that your spiritual practices are not important to them, subtly undermining your efforts to maintain your faith. Another way this resistance manifests is through discouragement and doubt. They might question the efficacy of your practices, asking whether they truly make a difference or suggesting that you're wasting your time. This can create a sense of doubt and uncertainty, making it harder for you to stay committed to your spiritual journey. You might start to wonder if your practices are indeed beneficial, leading to a gradual erosion of your spiritual commitment. Their negative influence can also extend to your spiritual community. They might speak negatively about your spiritual leaders or fellow practitioners, sowing seeds of doubt and mistrust. This can create a sense of isolation as you begin to distance yourself from the community that once provided you with support and encouragement. The loss of this connection can be deeply unsettling, making it harder for you to stay grounded in your faith. Financial pressure is another tactic they might use to undermine your spiritual practices. They could criticize you for donating to your spiritual community or spending money on spiritual resources, implying that these expenses are frivolous or irresponsible. This financial scrutiny can make you feel guilty about supporting your spiritual path, leading you to cut back on your contributions and reduce your engagement with your spiritual community. Their resistance can also manifest in more personal attacks. They might accuse you of using your spiritual practices as a way to avoid real-life responsibilities or problems. This accusation can be particularly painful, as it suggests that your faith is a form of escapism rather than a genuine source of strength and guidance. You might start to question whether your practices are indeed a healthy part of your life, or if you are using them as a crutch. Moreover, they might actively try to draw you away from your spiritual practices by introducing you to alternative beliefs or practices that conflict with your own. This can create confusion and inner conflict as you struggle to reconcile these new ideas with your established beliefs. Their goal is to destabilize your faith, making it easier for them to influence and control you. Recognizing this resistance is crucial for maintaining your spiritual well-being. It's important to stand firm in your beliefs and practices, despite the negative reactions you might encounter. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who respect and encourage your spiritual journey. This positive reinforcement can help counteract the negative influence and provide you with the strength and encouragement you need to stay true to your path. Seeking support from your spiritual community or a trusted spiritual advisor can also be invaluable. They can offer guidance and reassurance, helping you navigate the challenges posed by this negative influence. By staying connected to your spiritual roots, you can find the resilience and clarity needed to withstand these attacks. Setting boundaries is another essential step. Clearly communicate your spiritual needs and limits, and don't hesitate to enforce them. This might mean limiting your interactions with a person who is resisting your spiritual practices or finding ways to protect your spiritual time and space. By prioritizing your spiritual health, you can ensure that your faith remains a source of strength and guidance in your life. Understanding the ways in which someone's resistance to your spiritual practices can impact your life helps you take proactive steps to protect yourself. By recognizing these signs and seeking support, you can stay committed to your spiritual journey and maintain the peace and fulfillment it brings. Your spiritual practices are a vital part of who you are, and preserving them is essential for your overall well-being. In this video, we've explored the 7 signs that someone in your life might be under demonic influence. From draining your energy and spreading negativity to manipulating your emotions and disrupting your peace, these behaviors can profoundly impact your well-being. We've also looked at how they can instill fear and anxiety, isolate you from positive influences, and resist your spiritual practices. Recognizing these signs is crucial for protecting yourself and maintaining your spiritual health. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Your support helps us create more content to guide you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching.